Where were you on August 24th? I don't really remember where I was. I could tell you where I was not. I was not on the United Airlines flight from Newark to Denver because on that day something really strange happened. It seems that a fellow got on the flight from Newark to Denver, and on the flight he was given a middle seat, and he's 6'1", and he took out his laptop and he started doing some work. And he put in a device, which I have not known about, called the knee defender. The knee defender clips to your tray table and then stops the person in front of you from reclining your seat. He puts in the knee defender, and the woman tries to put her recliner chair, and it doesn't work. And most people usually just give up after a while, but she didn't. When the people came by, when the flight attendants came by, she told them that my seat is broken, whereupon they asked the person behind her, says, what's going on? And he said, well, I am using a device. I've got this apparatus called a knee defender. They told him that he had to remove it, at which he did. When he did, she thrust her chair back right into his lap, and he was like really upset by it, and he pushed her chair forward again and put back the knee defender, whereupon she got up and took a cup of Sprite and threw it at him. He got really upset. He said, you're throwing Sprite on my $2,000 laptop, etc. The plane was diverted to Chicago. Both passengers were thrown off the plane. You know what? The same thing or similar things happened twice since then. People are starting to get annoyed at other people just reclining their seats. Now, I fly pretty often, and yes, I do recline my seat, and it got me really wondering. Reclining your seat, is it a right? Is it a privilege? And of course, I always ask, what does or what would the Torah say about this? Now, there's no question that you have certainly either a right or a privilege to move your seat back. And you could recline your seat and it makes sense and people want to do it. But I also thought that reclining your seat makes you minimally more comfortable, but it makes the other person exceedingly uncomfortable. If that's the case, if the seats are so close, then we have to think twice before we recline our seats. I believe that's what the Torah would tell us. The Torah would say we have to be considerate of someone else. Yes, we want to recline our seats. Yes, we probably have the right, or certainly it's a privilege that we could take advantage of. But maybe we should turn around and say, is it okay if I recline my seat? Or maybe we should turn around and say, I'm just going to recline my seat a little bit. But just to automatically say that we're going to recline our seat and we don't care what happens to the person behind us, there's something, I believe, there seems to be something wrong with that. Now, you may disagree and may feel like, hey, listen, I bought my ticket. I can do whatever I want. I don't think that's the Torah way. Just tell me, do you agree or disagree? What is your feeling? Putting back your chair, reclining your seat, right, privilege, or is there something in the middle, and is there something that we should be a little bit more careful about? Something to think about.